Hello and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. My name is Jennifer and I am your Thursday vlogger. I've got the topic up on my computer screen, so I'm going to read it from there. This week's topic is what caused your obesity? How has your WLS resolved those issues? Do you still fight those old causes? How do you win? Is it all you or a combo of the changing plus the aid of your WLS? Kind of interesting that this is the topic of the week, because what caused my obesity? Now there's quite a few factors. For one, I grew up obese. I grew up chubby. I would call myself a lifetime fatty. I always soothed with food, very much an emotional eater. Grew up eating the wrong things because that's all I knew. I was a child of the 80s, and that's just kind of what we did. It was a lot of processed foods. My mom did make big pots of spaghetti and a lot of casseroles. We did have those, but then you have like hamburger helpers and Pop-Tarts and things like that, you know, and soda, a lot of soda. I never actually knew to drink water. If I was thirsty, it was always go grab a soda. Yeah, things you learn when you're an adult. But really what triggered me into morbid obesity is depression. In my very early 20s, I had an injury at work. I was working as a CNA while I was going to school for my RN, and this injury caused quite a few surgeries and caused me to lose my career. So I kind of fell into a depression, and I did the only thing that I knew how to do to cope was eat. I soothed with food. And can you imagine when you're immobile for a few years and eating like probably 3,000 calories a day? I mean, I would assume I ate all the bad things and in excess. So that's really how I put the majority of my weight on. Fast forward to, guess what, 2017. And I had these same triggers recently. I haven't felt depressed in a very long time, but I had quite a few things pile up on my plate, and I guess I felt very overwhelmed. I started to feel the same things that I felt when I initially was depressed in my 20s. This time, at least, I knew to go seek help from my doctor. I think this is week 3 into taking Wellbutrin, and I can tell you that it is helping. Now, I almost gained 20 pounds before I went and saw my doctor. I've lost almost all of it so far, but it's working hard. It's the same-o, meal plan, food prep, water number 1, and exercise. Exercise, I think, is important for your mental health, not only physical, because I do feel happier after I get a workout done. So that is my cause of obesity right there, guys. Just pure depression and soothing with food. WLS resolved it. Well, WLS helped it, because I have this restriction now. Even when I do cope with food, I can't eat that much of it. And I told you I had almost a 20-pound gain, but that took me a while to gain it, and it was all slider foods. You can eat around your tool. I'm proof. So watch that. I wouldn't say that WLS ever resolved my issues, because my issues are more mental than they are actual physical. Weight loss surgery, I know you guys have heard this time in and time out, but it's just a surgery on your stomach, not your head. So got to work on that mental health too. Do you still fight these old causes? Well, yeah, I pretty much just explained that I do. And it goes on to ask, how do you win? Well, I feel like going to my doctor was a huge win. I didn't let it spiral out of control like I did the first time. I sought help, and now I've feel in control again. I feel happy. I feel like I don't need food to soothe my soul. Exercise is soothing that, and friendships are soothing that. Is it all you, or a combo of you changing plus the aid of your WLS? For me, it's a combination. I think it's a combination of age. We change over time. I think I was able to recognize the signs right away because I'm old and wise now, right? But my restrictions help too. Like I wanted the quantity of food more than the types of food, and I couldn't have that, thank goodness. All right, guys, that's the topic of the week. That's what I got for you. Stay tuned for another episode and come back and see me next Thursday. Make it a great week.